time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Big moment early in his playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the run, it's Smith. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sayin. Boom! And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Short connection to the tight end here. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. It's a strong stiff arm. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down and 10. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Toss play to the outside. Gets the first and still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And on the carry, he's heading left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
On the move now. He'll throw it now. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Off the incompletion and sets up a 3rd down and 2. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's a quick grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Throw now on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to scramble. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. It's 2nd down after that completion. To throw, it's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Hale. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. They'll try to run for the first down.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Thomas.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Pass caught. Second down now. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Valentine. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. It's a bunch formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Try and muscle for the 1st down. Breaking free at the 35. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. The middle. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field, trying to connect from 41 yards away. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, going to the right. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Testing the right side here. He gets loose. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They'll run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. They're going to run it here. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Looks like a player is down injured of that last play. They'll take a timeout when they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Sooners. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. Across the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Caught behind the line. It's Hale. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Now, fourth down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical fourth down.
On the run here. Lets it go. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Let's go!
Grab behind the line. It's Hart. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let him fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
And he's got it. No problem. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Going again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. They're going to run it. He breaks free. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Breaking tackles and going. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe holding the 3 points.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Bootleg looking to throw. And they've got him. It's a sack as they come up empty on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Leaning on the run game here. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And in first down, right back to the running game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. A Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looks left and finds his target there. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And he finds his tight end for the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Oh, he throws it back. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get